Good morning. It's December. I wish it was December, temperature-wise. It's July 18th, and starting from a very different place, I decided to come over here east of the Ring Road and north of Arcola this time. So I'm actually in this mall parking lot here, and just explore. Never walked in here, so this will all be brand new to me. It's warm, 23 or 24 now. It would have been cooler if I'd come out a bit earlier, but that wasn't going to work because I didn't want to get up and rush out first thing on a Sunday morning. So walk into this neighborhood over here. I don't know what the proper name of it is. It might still be Arcola East, only north of Arcola now instead of south of Arcola. There's a lot of little businesses and things in this little area here. I know it because there's a dance store over there that I used to take my daughter to get pointe shoes and slippers and tights and all that good stuff. We'll go over to the other side and just start zigzagging through the neighborhoods here and see what we see on a Sunday morning in July. Oh, there's somebody already. Hi, Kirk in Vancouver. This is all new to me. Never walked over here. So. Before I came out, I was doing some publishing work. The Shards of Excalibur series, I put out in new ebook editions, and I'm working on new print editions, and trying to get that all set up on Amazon. And then I'm going to do a big new push for the whole series in August and see if I can scare up more sales. Working with somebody who's been quite successful at it, and he's giving me some tips, and yeah, see what I can do. And if I can make it work, then I'll know how to scare up more sales for other things going forward. Well, there's no point walking up there. That's a dead end. Just a little bay. So we'll continue along whatever road this is. I don't even know. It seems to have quite a bit of traffic on it, though. I keep seeing people going by in either direction. And I do have a podcast to get out today, featuring I don't want to say his name because I think I've got it mixed up in my head. Anyway, he's a tour author. Tour books author. Ryan, that's it. I wanted to call him Roy, and I knew that was right. Ryan Van Loan. I just talked to him on Monday, so this is a very fresh one. And I also talked to Violet Milan this week, and she'll be the next one, I think. And I'm talking to another fellow author, Josh Palmatier, this week, which will also be interesting because his Zombies Need Brains publishing enterprise, his model is kickstarting anthologies. And of course, I talked to him quite a bit when I started working on kickstarting my anthology. I'm really surprised how busy this piece of road is here. Yeah, there's a bay to our right and a crescent to our left. Well, we'll take the crescent because even though it'll just bring us around, at least it'll vary the walk a bit more. This is just going to take me straight up into the more business section, which is fine, but we'll vary it a little bit and take the oh, this is Truesdale. Oh, I should have guessed. Yeah, Truesdale would be a busy one. It goes straight through to Victoria Avenue up there. So maybe we'll get that far. Probably will. Oh, this is still a bay. That must take me back around the other direction. Well, I don't want to do that either, so all right. We'll just keep up Truesdale. But we'll walk on this side. think this all ends in the ring road to my left, so zigzagging just isn't going to work here. At least not till I get further north. These are all just little bays on either side of me, it looks like. Oh well, live and learn. To our left is Lee Place, to our right is Hunter Place. So, Lee Place and Hunter Place. I mean, it'll be interesting if I get up as far as Victoria. Just very busy. Even though it's a Sunday morning, stores aren't open yet, but there does seem to be a lot of people out driving around. Not quite sure where they're going. Yeah, that's a Wagman Drive to our right. That might take us somewhere else, so we'll go over there. In the crosswalk here. And get off of Truesdale. Wagman Drive, if you're wondering. If you're following along at home. Kind of hazy today. There's still smoke up from all the forest fires. Mostly it hasn't affected our ground level air. I mean, I haven't been able to smell it, but it certainly made for a, you know, it's hazy. It looks like it ought to be cool, but it isn't cool. There were some thunderstorms around yesterday, but they went south of us, so we didn't get any water out of them, unfortunately. Or fortunately, because we had some people over last night, and we were sitting in the backyard, so probably fortunately we didn't have the thunderstorms from our point of view, but from getting a drink point of view, I'd say there's a fairly nice car under that. Oh, there's a park or a schoolyard, I'm not sure which. I guess it's a schoolyard. Also a park, because there's the park sign, one of those ubiquitous blue signs. Oh, ow. Broken pavement. And again, I wasn't looking at my feet. Yeah, this is a schoolyard. I don't know what the school is yet. Gardner Park. That's probably the name of the, I think that's the name of the neighborhood too, Gardner Park. Well, it would be nice to walk along. It takes me back the way I came. I think I will keep on this way. I haven't been walking very long yet. Oh, somebody practicing golf swings over there. It's such a big open area. It's fine as long as you can find the balls afterwards. Keep walking this way. We'll come back to University Park Drive. I might do better on the other side of it as far as exploring new zones. It has a playground, which makes me think it's not a high school. I've been in a lot of schools, but they do tend to run together for various presentations and readings and things. But I don't think I've ever been in this one, because I didn't even know it was here. And I can see that it's French immersion, because it says École at the front of it. Wilfred Walker. Wait a minute. I thought I'd been at another Wilfred Walker, but maybe that was a Wilfred somebody else. Wilfred Hunt, maybe? Of course, my first thought would be Wilfrid Laurier, but anyway, there's Wilfred Walker School. Path through it, but where would it take me if I took the path? Just beside the school? Yeah, I think it just goes to the park. So no point going that way. The other thing that happened yesterday, my mic died, but not in the middle of it as it did the weekend before, but with only about 5 minutes left, suddenly it went silent. So I'm going to try to keep an eye on the little blue light, and if it goes out, I will unplug and go back to the iPhone mic, which of course I did for many walks, but the sound is certainly better on the lapel mic here. I'm not very happy with it. It doesn't charge reliably. So you put it in the charging case and you think it's charging, and it actually isn't. And I can't, there's these two little contacts that have to make contact, but you can't really tell. I mean, it'll light up, these blue lights will light up if you get it right, but then they go out and you don't know if that's because, you know, they don't stay on indefinitely, or because I think I'll use the crosswalk here to go to the other side of University Park Drive. Or if they're simply not working anymore, not charging anymore. So there's a big park up here. Our East open land. This is another bay. Brody Bay. I knew some people, a couple of people that lived over in this area. I can't remember their exact addresses, but usually when I came out here it was to go to one of their houses. It's a nice front garden. Well, I won't be getting off this anytime soon. Just walk along University Park Drive, I guess. Or wander off into the weeds, but there's nothing attractive about that. There's a storm channel over there. This is quite undeveloped. There's no paths or anything in this green space. There's a bridge, a footbridge way over there. I walked along the grass. Could I get to the footbridge? And then there's a path. Oh, let's take our chances. Depending on if the grass is cut at all, I don't want to walk through long grass, but if it's kept fairly short along here, should be okay. There's a bit of a paths that indicate people have come this way. You can see all the bugs flying up from there. Oof, have to watch my feet. There's gopher holes out here for one thing. Don't want to break my leg live on YouTube. I'll go take that little footbridge and see where that takes us on the other side. all of the bugs. Those would be baby grasshoppers, what those are. They will become full-blown grasshoppers in very short order. Hot, dry weather tends to be grasshopper weather. It's a bit flatter if I go down here. I guess there was a bit of a more of a path. If I'd gotten a little further, I would have found it. See, go for holes. Storm channel. Might have been a natural creek. Hard to say. Oh, let's go down here even more. Probably came out of the park I did not walk through. Yeah, there's a lot of parkland over there. So I might come back this way, go through there. But for now, I just want to keep going north-ish. Which is to my left-ish. Yeah, I'll take the open land over there. This actually looks like it might have been a natural creek, or still is a natural creek, I mean, and not a storm channel, but it's hard to be sure. Sort of like when I was in Harbor Landing. That was definitely a natural creek. Actually, I'm headed more east. North is kind of off to my left at an angle, I think. Don't want to follow the path, don't want to go into the neighborhood. I think I'd rather go into the neighborhood. I'd say I'm following east more than anything else. Hi. Quite what to make of what I see up there. Let's go find out. Looks like you can't drive through it, but you can walk through. It might be somebody's yard, I'm not sure. I think you can walk through down there. People are coming the other direction, so there must be some way through. There's one for sale. Oh, it's a playground. Don't need to go into the bay there, though. This is kind of nice. These are the sorts of places that'll get me completely turned around, so hopefully I can find my way back to my car. Oh, I know I can, I just have to go down University Park Drive, but I kind of know where it is. Kind of. Yeah, because these curving streets, it's very easy to... Ooh! Ow. It's very easy to shoot it. Oh, jolly place. Let's take this sidewalk. Does it take us anywhere? Not much. We'll go this way. Yeah, there's a bit of parkland over there. Looks like I can get to as well if I go through the parking lot. So I don't know if my German follower is still looking at apartments and things, but here's another complex. Into the grass. Should be heading north now, based where the sun is. Oh, big green space. Really big. Really, really big. Well, let's see. Decisions. Both ways look promising. How long have I been out? Can't quite make it out. You mean if I go that way, I'm going further away, I think. That'll take me east and further away. So let's go this way. So I can see University Park Road up there again. I think Victoria is just up there. Oh, it might be Quance. Probably. So these apartments certainly have lots of green space handy to them. That was just a big loop because this is the creek or storm channel I walked along the other side of. That little footbridge will be right over there. So I just did a big loop around and now I've come back to that path. Hello, Mr. Hare. So far I only had one hello this morning from anybody. If you're there, say hi. I can't see the screen too clearly, but I can probably tell that somebody has said something if they do so. If you're on Facebook or YouTube. My blue light is still flashing, so I think my mic is still working. So that path just take you back to Ordinary Street, I think. Yeah. So that's University Park Road up there. To get home, or get back to the car, I just have to go down it to the left. So I'm not lost, in case you were worried. Everything's certainly showing the effects of the heat. It's all looking much browner and less lush than it did just 3 or 4 weeks ago when I was walking. And all the parkland looked so green. Now it's starting to look hot weather summer colors. So more condos or apartment buildings, maybe. That one has a certain institutional look with that big 4-poster shelter there and the flag flying. Could be a seniors retirement complex. I just don't know. Not my neighborhood at all. But we're about to run out of road. Well, run into a road, actually, it looks like. That's my path home over there, or back that direction anyway. Oh, good morning. Wood Meadows, okay, that's where we are. Ah, yes, that is Victoria Park Personal Care Community. So that's the seniors' place. Well, looks like the path continues on the other side of the road here. And there's a crosswalk, so let's take that. Oh, no, I guess that's just a road over there. But we'll take it, see where it takes us. Yeah, but there's a lake over there, or a large pond anyway. Yeah, so we're starting to get into more. This is Aaron's Road. There's more commercial stuff up here eventually as I keep going this way. More apartments, condos. Well, that's clearly a city building because it has the Twin Tower outline there. That was kind of the city logo. Except now there's 3 towers, so it doesn't look like that anymore. Let's take a little walk along the... There's a dam here to make this pond. Morning. I know now that this, I've been in a business on the other side over there that overlooks this from the other side. So we're getting very close to Quance Street, which is a major commercial road out here in East Regina. So they have a nice bit of a view here from these condos, don't they? Nice balconies looking out this way. This is not a natural body of water, as you saw. That was the dam back there that created it. I don't know what that is over there. Again, not my neighborhood. Oh, and it's much further around this than I thought it was. I don't know when you next get to cross it. Oh, what are those? Those aren't geese. Those look like loons. Maybe? Cormorants? Do we have cormorants? I don't know. I don't recognize those birds, which is interesting. More birds. See, those are some nice views over there too. A nice little area, actually. You could imagine that you were in an actual beach town, kind of, if you tried hard. There's always geese. Red-winged blackbird. Oh, let's come back and walk this area again. Only scratching the surface here. I smell these plants. I don't know exactly what they are, but it's a familiar smell to me. It means prairies, hot summer. As a kid, it's the smell of these. I think it's the taller ones with the yellow leaves. And I really should know what they're called, but I don't. If anybody's watching who does, let me know. A lot of flower smell coming off from this band of growth along the pond. Looks like we can get around the end of it down here, which is good. Then we'll work our way back to University Park Drive and then home, I think. It will have been plenty of time on this walk. That place is for sale if you're looking for a pretty unusual house. I guess it's a house. Might be apartments, I don't know. 2 condos or something in one building, I don't know. They're quite lovely along here. Okay, let's take us around this end. Another 1 or 2 very modern places there, right on the water. Hello, geese. I think that's one house. Very nice when it is, too. One house. Quite nice. Has a waterfront view, kind of. Hazeltine Road. Okay, well, we'll go to our left, which will take us back towards home. So, commercial stuff. It's all just over the other side over there. But I'm not going to walk that far. Cloud 9. I guess that's what they call this development. There's their sign. It's the other side of that house. It's hard to know if those are single unit dwellings or if there's a couple in those. It's really hard to tell from outside. Riverbend Crossing. Likely senior focused. Number of condos available here if you're looking. Well, I really haven't been in here at all. I haven't driven here or anything. Okay, so this is called Riverbend Lakes. That's what we've been walking along. Morning. They look rather nice, I admit. Long way from downtown, but you got a bunch of other stuff out here in East Victoria, so downtown probably doesn't matter as much to the folks that live out here. There's some interesting houses. There's another one down there. And probably a fire station, maybe? Hard to say. Yeah, so you can see the traffic over there. That's where the commercial stuff is, really. Big box stores, restaurants, and other things. Here we are again. Another limb of this lake. Mall over there. Oh, there's Applebee's from the back. Okay, we've turned the corner and are now headed back towards the car. And a more direct route than we took to get here. Oh, that's where we are. Okay, Victoria East Liquor Store. So that's Quance. I guess I could walk over there. Just to give a little bit of commercial coverage. Riverbend, that's what they call it. There's the rather grand sign. Be careful crossing these roads because of the curves. All right, we'll walk up here to Quance. So that's credit union there, and that's the liquor store right over there. One of the liquor stores. So Quance is quite busy. It's kind of the back way into a lot of the big box stores, and there's also businesses along here, of course. hopefully I get a sidewalk the whole way. It doesn't just disappear because nobody ever walks out here. There we go. Now we're commercial. East Landing Plaza. So a strip mall, various things in it. There used to be a bulk cheese store over there, but it's not there anymore. Angkor. I think I've been in that restaurant. I think it was for a German Wine Society function, oddly enough. Here's University Park, which is what we'll follow then all the way back down to the car. That's Victoria Mall over there, Victoria Square Plaza, I think they call it. The red brick. There's a Home Depot further up. Or at least part of that red brick. Yeah, that's the whole thing. There's a Sobeys. 7-Eleven. Somebody asked previously if we had 7-Eleven still, and I said, yes, we do. And there's proof. All right, well, say goodbye to the commercial area. Now we'll go back down into the residential area. Old-fashioned foods. And now we'll just walk straight down West Landing, they call that. Now we'll just go straight down University Park. Back down to where I left the car. Nothing to write home about architecturally, but you know, typical little strip mall. And more over there. Rent with us. So there's an apartment complex for my German friend who is interested, if they're still watching. My blue light is still flashing, so I assume my mic is still working. I'm sure people think I'm a radar gun. Well, not me personally. Oh, here. Let's go down and walk on the sidewalk down here. It's more pleasant than walking right along the sidewalk of the road. Queen Victoria Estates. Question is, does this work any further than this, or will I have to cut across the grass? I thought maybe it just curved around, but I have to cut across the grass someplace, so I guess I'll do it here, go back to the main sidewalk. I'll cross to the other side at this light up here, I think. So this is a seniors, as we established on the other side. Well, this is Victoria Park. I mean, this is the other side of Victoria Park that I pointed out, coming the other way. Call today and arrange a virtual tour. If it's virtual, why not just put it online so you can look at it without having to arrange for it? inquiring minds want to know. And there's the park I went through before. I'm not going to get my button pushed, I don't think, but this is about to change, so maybe I will. Perfect. Garage sale if you need one. So far still, I think I've only had one person say hello. Although it is hard to see the screen. It's possible I missed somebody. Usually on Sundays people will find me, but not today. Not live, so you're probably watching this replay if you're watching it. So yeah, there's the park I went through. That footbridge I think would tend me off in a completely wrong direction. I talked about going back that way, but we'll just follow University Park here home. Or not home. Be a long walk home from here. Probably be an hour and a half, I would think would do it. Starting from the parking lot where the car is, from here probably 2 hours. Well, maybe not. An hour and a half. I don't think you could do it in an hour on foot. Anyway, I'm going to try, because then I'd be leaving the car here, and that'd be stupid. I think this is just a warning that it's kind of a curve, but there could be pedestrians crossing. It's not really a pedestrian crossing marked. It's just to beware of pedestrians. Lewis Bay. At some point I could walk over to Truesdale and go back down that way, which was the way I came, but I didn't walk along University Park much coming this way, so I guess I'll stick to it going back. Wagman Drive here would take me back to Truesdale, which is where I started walking. It's along Truesdale. Sweating up a storm, if anybody cares. Getting warmer all the time. This is where I crossed before, coming that way. Light's still flashing, still connected, so I should have sound. Hopefully I can get it to charge properly when I put it back in the box. It keeps giving me trouble. I think I can get a replacement. So I might do that, because this just isn't reliable. this particular one. A little bit of parkland on our right here. A bit of a playground area. I don't see a blue sign, so this may not have a formal name, this one. Oh, there's the sign. Oh, this is the other side of Gardner Park. Okay. I walked on the other end of this, going the other way. So, Gardner Park has tennis courts for future reference. So I guess I should have walked through Gardner Park. It would have actually brought me right over here to University Park Drive, where I was trying to get from the other side. Well, next time. End playground zone. I can speed up to faster than 30 kilometers an hour. I think everybody thinks that's what I'm doing when I walk with this thing. I think everybody thinks this is a radar gun when I walk with it. I don't know if they were on camera or not. They probably were. The cops with the real radar gun back there. So this is our, not our, but the parking lot where I left the car is just coming up here, so. That was funny. I hope that's on there. I didn't even notice them until I was almost past them, so I'm pretty sure with the wide angle you will have been able to see them with the radar gun there. Gardner Park Animal Hospital. I guess that's what I should label this, is Gardner Park, more or less, for the actual YouTube video. Because this is Gardner Park Village Square. Fresh peas, local carrots, fresh potatoes. We buy that kind of stuff at the farmer's market. We don't, never thought of coming out here. Didn't even know this was here. I have no idea what endotonics are. Endodonics? Never heard of them. And my car's over there somewhere. Oh, there it is. Still there. Always a relief after an hour-long walk. Always a relief that I actually made it back to where I parked the car. Didn't get completely turned around. All about dance over there. That's the dance store I mentioned off the top where I used to buy dance stuff for my daughter. Tights and some not YouTube, white shoes, YouTube shoes. I guess that's what I'm wearing. And here's the Volvo. So, thanks for walking with me, and I will be back tomorrow. Hope you enjoyed that. Bye for now.